Indonesia started with the formation of Himpunan Wajan Jakarta or HIWAD, Jakarta Association of Transgender Women in the late 1960s, facilitated by the governor of Jakarta, Marin General Ali Sadikin. Homosexual men started organizing in 1982 with the foundation of Lambda Indonesia. Without explicitly mentioning human rights, Lambda Indonesia magazine released an article about gay lifestyle, exhorted gay men and lesbians to disclose their identity because homosexual is not a psychological disorder or disease, and homosexual acts are not a crime under Indonesian's penal code. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been many ways done by the LGBT people in order to gain society's recognition towards them, like organizations, movements, and socialization of human rights of being lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, and also through the law of not discriminating them. But the sum of it never been enough for our Indonesians to no longer discriminating them and bash them. We need more acts and socializations for Indonesians in order to open their eyes that this isn't a taboo thing, but a phenomenon that really is happening. And in order to achieve society's recognition, we need to analyze what is the cause of our society that they still reject the existence of LGBT. What we found out is that vast majority continuously have a mindset that LGBT is a divine disease. To this paradigm, the most appropriate actor that experts this problem is this professional psychologist. Thus, we need professional psychologists in Indonesia to speak up for the LGBT. But before that, let us see how urgent our recognition for LGBT is in Indonesia. Still, professional psychologists are very needed. First, LGBT is hardly accepted by their own families. Generally speaking, to individual LGBT people, family is the greatest challenge to overcome before they can live life to the fullest LGBT people. Even their own family cannot accept them. How we expect these people to live in our judgmental environment? Second of all, with regard to employment, even though the Indonesian Labor Law number 13, year 2003, clearly forbids any form of discrimination, LGBT people do face such discrimination in reality. There is not any explicit mention of sexual orientation law, but many prejudiced company managers connect gay men and transgender women with HIV and feel justified to discriminate them. Gender. Confirming lesbians and gay men say that as long as they don't come out, there won't be any discrimination at work. But they mention the burden of not being out and the worry of being found out. Third of all, in Surabaya, the socialization of how preventing HIV/AIDS was cancelled after Islam organization reported it as a gay party. In Jakarta, a workshop about LGBT was prevented after the rejection of FPI or Front Pembela Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, just within these three reasons, we conclude that a speak up for LGBT from psychologists is urgently needed. Family and work are the two essential parts of a person to continue living in this world. You need to get people around you to support you in any situation, and you need jobs to continue feeding yourself and or your family. So, ladies and gentlemen, how is the way of this psychologist to speaking up for LGBT is that through confirming to society that LGBT is not a disease and or a mental disorder. The Association of American Psychiatrists and World Health Organization have stated that homosexual is not a disease and removed homosexuality from the mental illness list in 1970. So we need them to spread a narrative to the society that LGBT is first, okay, it does not harm any people, and it is just the diversity we have in Indonesia. There is no need for us to avoid them. And second of all, it is not a transmitted thing. It won't infect someone. Being a gay is all about sexual orientation. Once your sexual orientation is a gay, however hard you try to be a heterosexual is, you will end up being a gay. That's why this is all about the diversity we have in our environment. We cannot blame the homosexual people to become a gay and also a lesbian itself, because they have different sexual orientation, ladies and gentlemen. Moreover, we can do nothing if it comes to the religion belief, because it is so sacred and holy. But does not mean just because your religion does not acknowledge LGBT and ban LGBT people to exist in your life, does not mean that you have the right to discriminate them. You have no right to discriminate and look them down as if they are a criminal, because we also in Indonesia don't have any code or any law that discriminate these LGBT people, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, we say that you don't have any kinds of condition to look them down and discriminate them as if they are a criminal. Thank you.